Alright, so I came across this article on Google. I haven't read it, so I'm gonna just read it live while I record. But it's called Fatherless Daughters: How Growing Up Without a Dad Affects Women. I'm interested to see what exactly it says. We already know what it says about boys, that we grow up rather feminine, effeminate, lack of control, no real, where to go, no real direction in life. So let's see if it has the same effect or better or worse with women. I probably want to pause it and not hear me read, but I'll do it anyway. Growing up without a dad shapes who you are. It took 6 decades, but I can finally utter a huge truth that caused me tremendous shame and sadness. My father didn't love me. I never spoke that deep, dark secret, but it was always festering inside of me. It manifested itself in many ways throughout my life as I struggled with a food obsession. Is this somebody from my 600-pound life? I don't want to hear that if it is. Low self-esteem, social anxiety, and depression. It sounds like it affected them in a horrible way, just like men. Whether a dad was present but rejecting like mine, or walked away from his fatherly duties entirely, his absence leaves an indelible mark on a daughter's psyche as she grows into adulthood. What does the research say about women who grow up with fathers who didn't love them? Daughters who were never daddy's little girl. Below you'll find 6 ways, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get to them. Number 1, fatherless daughters have self-esteem issues. No shit, we've always said that. Talking about divorce. That one's pretty much self-explanatory. Moving on. Number 2, daughters with absent fathers struggle to build and maintain relationships. Why? Ladies, what is it, especially if you have a daughter, why can't women teach other women how to have successful relationships? That's really interesting to me. Because men, if let's say a situation, a man has a child and his wife dies and he has one son, it seems like, from what we observe, we don't have much of it, but from what we can observe, it seems like men can teach other men how to have successful relationships. Assuming that dude is not a knucklehead himself. I'm not counting those. Those obviously are not going to end well. But, dudes who have their head on straight, typically it seems like they are able to teach younger men, their offspring, how to do something successfully, even if the mother is not present. So why is it not the same for women? Number 3, women with absent fathers are more likely to have eating disorders. Why? I don't understand that one either. Why? Do fathers... I'm assuming that this is like some psychological, emotional, I fill my void with food, which I don't get, because I eat everything in sight, but I still don't have an eating fucking disorder despite anything. So I don't understand how it's just an eating disorder. I think maybe women in this situation may rehab themselves or go through whatever self-therapy with anything. I don't think it's necessary to single out food unless it's number 1 by far. Number 4, daughters of absent fathers are more prone to depression. I would ask why, but I have a thought in my head. Now, we all heard the stories of if a woman is a single mom, she's likely, not 100%, so don't kill me, but likely to have several men in and out of the home, to seek validation or seek whatever partner man that they can. So there's this constant neglect child for hopes of finding a new man. I think that is the cause for the depression in girls who have no father. And that's the same thing that affects men, we all know. So that's where I think it comes from. Number 5. Dadless daughters. Why did they switch it to dadless? What was the point? Dadless daughters are more likely to become sexually active earlier. Now, is this because you don't have the balance and you only have the mom going, oh, it's okay, just make sure you're ready and all types of shit like that? And that's the good part of it, because I've honestly heard women tell their daughters, have what I mean, have fun while you're young, stuff like that. So is it because you don't have the direct from the whatever bird's mouth or whatever you want to call it from the dad who's been there with women to warn her of the game that would be ran on her? It seems like that's what it would be to me. I don't know. Last one. And I have a post question. Number 6. Abandoned. Why do they keep switching the words? Just keep it at fatherless. It was so simple. Maybe they're trying not to sound redundant, and I don't care about it. But abandoned daughters are susceptible to addiction. To what? It would be not. Okay, I guess they're talking about they put drugs. Okay, so addiction to drugs. You can be addicted to anything, so I don't know why they just left it at addiction. But I don't have nothing for this one. Why can't single moms keep their kids off drugs? See, and it's stuff like this. I always see women go, no, they deny stuff like this. And when you see on the internet, women saying that they'd rather be, by themselves without the father and stuff like that, and get upset when, men are saying, stop picking these types of dudes that make you more likely to become single mom, and was blaming them and all that stuff. It's like, no, we kind of know the risk. We've seen this time and time again. And to be in denial about it is kind of detrimental, obviously. But, So, here's one more reason why you should curb your biology. Because y'all get away, we don't get away with that, but y'all do. But curb your biology and stop getting pregnant by dudes you shouldn't get pregnant by. But this is not a woman bashing thing, so move along. And the last question is, can a daughter survive without a father? Well, not from what the hell y'all said in this article. In this article, you basically described a crackhead that, trades sex with pills, basically. Depression, drugs, sex early. So, no, I have to say to that question. People put what you think in the comment section, and along with what you think generally, answer this question. Can a daughter survive without a father? I say no. Because look at all of this. This is... No, that's a mess. That's not even... No. Let's look at the comment section real quick. Kevin, it would be useful to see the problem as one with your family dynamic, not just with your daughter. She'll be more open and less defensive if the two are working as a team rather than you trying to fix her. What the hell is he responding to? I am a single father. I have completely different situation. My daughter's mother took off. Ladies, y'all run off too. I don't know how to get through to her. I am just trying to help her become independent. Of who? You? It's your daughter. Independent of who? And not wanting her to rely on someone to take care of her. She must be like an older teen. I show her love and respect and get the feeling I am being used and taken for granted. Nigga, how? You're the dad. Like, how are you being used and taken advantage of? What are you doing? Just how? Giving them your credit card? I hope this is a troll, because this is fucking stupid. Any suggestions? Yeah. You tell her either she follows your, because it sounds like she's a late teen. And she might be stigmatized or something. So you might want to give her, what do they call it? I forget the word. Ultimatum, and tell her she can either shape up or get out. And be like the chicks in this article and depression on drugs. Her choice. I have tried to get her counseling, but she refused to open up. I know there has to be abandonment issues. How long have you been there? If this is the case. Oh, this is the answer. I've hesitated. You can pause and read. I'm not reading all that. What is the best way to deal with a gatekeeper? The fuck is you talking about? Which gatekeeper? There's gatekeepers of a lot of shit. I want to be a part of my daughter's life. We live in 2 separate states, but ex-wife is actively or passively letting her not have any form of relationship with me, Andy. Why do people come here for fucking advice? Anyway, y'all know what to do. I want to know what y'all think and answer that question. And like the video so other people can see it. I'm out.